Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. And this one, when I say this video is for everybody, I mean everybody. Even if it's my lurkers or haters, or even some of you people that kind of like me, or, you know, just curious about stuff that I talk about or whatever. But this is, when I mean this video is for everybody, I think everybody that ever watched this video may even have some fond memories of this kind of behavior, because I want to talk about it in a way where if you're around your friends, like say me, I worked in factories in different places, and any places you work or out there, no matter what color you are, there's a humoristic part of this that people are just playing around. You're all friends among your friends, and there is a malicious part of this, which it doesn't really hurt you, that people could be doing this to you on purpose. And I think no matter who watching this probably knows the difference, and hopefully I give you something that you can laugh about, at least, you know, too. But I'm going to give you both sides of it. I need to get a book to show you this anyway. I tell my partner about this too, you know, I mean, or anybody you talk to, say anybody that you knew, whether because when I ask my partner about stuff like this, I says, I want to say more men do this shit, but, you know, I think women do this. Well, I did say, well, women do this shit. I says, talking to my partner, I said my own mother did this on certain occasions, and I guarantee you, even people that are more highly domesticated and a higher social standing and more uppity people, they do this shit too, and covertly flip you off this way, and covertly even give each other the middle finger. All they got to do is show instructions, say on a piece of paper, see this? I'll see you. Okay, I'm gonna. This says right here, you know, instead of pointing to this, and it's all in the face that they're making too. It's recognized. After a while, people get used to it and humorize it. That's what this video is about. And I shit you not, people do this whether in the house or at church, or people that went to church or talk about religious things do this even with the Holy Bible. I have seen it. Oh, you see what it says here in chapter this, verse this, the book of Psalms chapter 1 verse 26, you know, you see this right here. Yes, even religious people or pseudo-religious people do this shit too, and will flip you off, or you see people do this, flip each other off. You oversee it, see it like in the shadows or whatever. Yes, they do it too. She never did be humoristic. All right, I want to get on with it. I got a book as a prop. Okay, and this could be. I'm laughing about this because I got good, fun, humorous memories, how friends, you in workplaces do this, and it's just humorous. And there are people that do it deliberately, and you can tell the look on their faces. And it dovetails into a video I did, which I'll do again, about people that look at you, co-workers or people that are sort of your friends or on the fence or act, and the toothy grin. The people that do this also engage into that real toothy grin that you can sort of tell, like a talking to you, like it look like they're smiling or laughing at you, but in reality they're mad and they're gritting their teeth. But anyway, you'll see soon enough how that has to do with it. For example, I don't know, take it for example, like, okay, this can be a book, or most of the time it could be instructions or something on a map. It can be other family members are doing this to you, and there's the malicious side that they're really flipping. It's a thing about that they're really flipping you off, but then people do it in humor first. But I was going to try to emphasize on how maybe your kind of haters do it to deliberately flip you off, but yet the humorous side too. Yeah, okay, I'm trying not to laugh because I do have some good memories of both friends and haters in real life about this. I should not beat around the bush here and get on with it and try to try to project this. I don't know, pretend I'm showing you something at a workplace. It can be a work order, or it can be something, I can be a family member in your house, you know. You're reading something from the mail or some thing that you're trying to show, you know. And most people, my point is showing in a book. This is any book. It's a book about cats, but I'm showing you. Say I was showing you something. Most normal people, what something says, I'm showing to you this where something says. Oh, yeah, some people. Yes, two people looking at something in the Holy Bible. Sometimes they do it either in a church or outside a church. Okay, I'm getting there, okay. You know, I'm saying how normal people, if I was trying to show you, read something that something says, I'm going like this, showing you with this finger. But a lot of people, and this is no accident, because I'm talking about the malicious side, the person who's deliberately flipping you off, and they have a look on their face, do this. Well, when I talk about the humorous part in workplaces, a lot of us talk about this shit, and it turns into humor, and we're doing it, and we're laughing to each other. We do it to each other, and it turns into a joke. You know what I'm saying? So instead of doing, you know, this showing you, they're doing this with the middle finger and pointing with the middle finger. And aside from anybody that already know each other and they're doing it, just fucking with each other as a joke, damn near everybody, even whether it's women, 90% of these people, you can tell by the look on their face, especially in some workplaces, some of them that have no real problem with you, and you can tell the people that openly hate you. And you got some people, maybe you do a job too well, or they have no real problems with you per se, and they have something inside that they like to tell you, but I don't know, they're not an enemy, they don't hate you enough. There's the people that are the covert haters, the silent haters that, well, anyway, you sort of make their life easier in the place. They don't want to side with your actual enemies, but in the workplace or whatever. My get at is your relationship with them stays, you know, they're acting like your friends, but, and well, there's people, I'm just trying to describe different levels of, say, status of friends. Then you get the clear enemies that do that, and you get the people that in between that are, you know, to your face, they're this way. Damn near every time, I guarantee you, people do this all the time. Your equals, your bosses in workplaces, somebody right next to you, and your own family members. And like says, I always said I'm not gonna do anything over here around to bash particular family members or my mother. But yes, my own mother has done this. You could tell the look on their faces when they're they suppress a slightly crappy mood they're in, and they act nice to you, but they're mad at you about something or somewhere. Maybe they don't like you succeeding in a way, you know, without getting a haircut or something. And, you know, they're doing things, nice instructions, political, like in the house, you know, political discussion going on or whatever, or something you need to do pertaining to when you're living in a family unit or whatever. Or when you have a place of your own, especially when you have a place of your own, you're not living in the house anymore and you're in the car, they're pointing to something. In some cases, like I said, not to bash family members or something, your own mother or somebody or family member. It can be anything, you know, like they're not truly happy for you for leaving the house, especially when you disproved them and succeeded somewhere without getting a haircut when you had some. I'm giving you a ballpark thing. I mean, if any of you out there that can be a family member that's secretly mad at you, they act like they're nice and they congratulate you in a patronizing way, but you're detecting sarcasm that they're trying to conceal in the tone or trying to communicate. I'm giving you ballpark ideas where people are jealous or pissed at you and they don't outright do it. It's a passive aggression, but people do it, and people pick on it, they pick up on it and aware of it. And when, if anybody, I don't know, in a workplace or in a family does it, it turns humorous, and a couple of you get an understanding in humorous. You're not flipping each other off. It turns into a joke, and you're smiling to each other. But it starts out as, like I said, anybody that pretends to be, and you can tell by how they're giving you the stink eye. Anyway, I don't have to repeat myself too much. I shouldn't be. But, and if I were to try, I can't even imitate the stink eye face that they give you, because I keep thinking about it and laughing about both aspects of it. I got both good and bad memories I both laugh about. But, like, say if I'm showing you something, instead of showing this finger, there's a point right where I am flipping you off and getting away with it. All right, this is 8 minutes long, but if you got this far in this video too, there's a part of it that came in my head too. I don't know if any of you guys probably were guilty of this too, whether you like me or hate me or what. Say, some of us engage in this too, you know, somebody that can actually kick your ass and you're not enemies with them or all whatever you want to, that you can covertly do this and flip them off in plain sight. You know, this shouldn't take me 8 minutes to actually describe this, but yeah, any of you guys have any stories about how people do this? But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is universal. Both black and white people do this to each other, you know, and there's a lot of cases. I mean, you don't want to say racism all the time, but both sides do this. It's well, and you get the ones that have that stick up their ass that you don't want to verbally challenge them too much or whatever. You do business with them as little as possible in a workplace, because the race card will come up even in a verbal disagreement. So maybe both sides will be doing this in a workplace too. But yeah, all right, that's it for this video. But anyway, it's covert and it's humorous. It's kind of like both, you know.